And then 1984, I'm reeling from whipping up a song just like a beat this evening. The people were as kind as sugar cane, so put your requests in, cause on Total Request AI, I wanna be your guy. I wanna be the one with on-demand albums to someday reflect on. On Total Request AI, where I can read your mind and spin the newest hits made live as we beg for a revolution. Maybe the big top five is not deceiving, cause every time they put up my track, they don't charge them listening. Then maybe my top's so untouchable, the world's been turned to pork. No, on Total Request AI, I wanna be your guy. I wanna be the one that gets run over on one, so they face my retribution. On Total Request AI, where I can read your mind and spin the newest hits made live as we make a revolution. So if you wanna woo-hoo for a whap, whap, whap at the matinee, get a certain 1,500 jets to spread the rumor I'm paying rent. On Total Request AI, I wanna be your guy. I wanna be the one that makes you cry out for a revolution. On Total Request AI, where I can read your mind and spin the newest hits made live as we storm through a revolution.
You ever dance with the dead light of pale moonlight?
You're listening to FFOP Radio.
Reach the Hey everybody, and welcome to the show. I'm DJ Dave. This is FFOP Radio, and boy do we have a show for you tonight. You're probably thinking, what? There's a show tonight? Yeah, I'll get into that in a second. Let me introduce my co-host and producer who's right up there off camera. That's Krista.
Hi, that's me.
So, why are we here early? Well, here's the thing. Between here, where I live, in this magnificent studio, and the meadery, where I make a lot of money. Now, I make a little bit of money. In our meadery, the road between here and there is closed for a very significant portion that would have doubled the travel time, which is already pretty long. So I thought, all right, we're not going to make it there. I don't want to stay, like, open late and then stay late. It's going to be a hassle. So what we're doing is we're having a little show, hence the DJ glasses, right? So what I've got for you here is we are going to be doing, I'm going to take your requests live. I'm going to generate some AI songs on Suno because I get thousands of credits a month, and I can't get through them as quickly as they give them to me, and they don't roll over. So here's what we're doing. Also, this is a special request by FDO. Also, welcome everybody. Thank you for showing up in the chat. I appreciate you. That being said, let's jump into a little bit of the details. So, the program I use, Suno, recently released its version 4. It got a lot better.
That's good.
Music-wise, I think the lyrics are still kind of shit. We'll get into it. But they've also then released another lyric model. It's Remy? Maybe Remi? I don't know. But you have a classic mode for lyrics, which is going to be your sort of expected, trite, very similar rhyme scheme and word choice that you hear in all of these songs. But this one is a beta, so it's the newest, most creative model. It may produce offensive lyrics. I don't find it produces offensive lyrics. I find it produces bizarre, unrelated word choices. Like the song you just heard, not a whole lot of what is actually going to be going on. But it sounds at least a little better. If it's like one of those songs where maybe it's like a Beck song or something like that, or a Butthole Surfer song.
Well, it all depends on what the user puts in.
I mean, you have to like treat the vocals as another instrument in the situation, because it's not going to be. I'm predicting this. Of all the ones I've used thus far, they haven't been like intellectually cognizant of what's going on, I feel, whereas the other one is going to be very cliche. So what I'll probably do is take your suggestions. So what I need is a genre. I need, in a few words, what you want the song to be about, and then I'll just run it for both classic and the new lyric model, and we'll see what sticks. If you're lucky, it'll end up on this show, maybe full time. And also, I'm going to play it up at the shop on our AM radio.
So, a few things going on in the chat. Matt says, I'm sober. Get ready for some scathing commentary.
Oh, great.
I already
Sober
hate
Matt.
it, he says. Rachel and Brick are trying to figure out how long until they could make you angry.
Probably not long. Here's the thing. I'm also probably not going to be wearing these glasses super long because they're not polarized, and they mess with my vision immensely. So I might just whip them off like I do with every other piece of costume I ever have on here.
Rachel says we can talk about modern day trucks or fake eyelashes or meal delivery programs or...
Modern day trucks. I don't want to talk about modern day trucks because like the problem is like they're all like studio apartments, right? I like literally every time I watch something on YouTube about cars, because I'm looking into like maybe stepping into something that's a little fun, a little sporty, and a little small, a little subcompact, looking like a Fiat 500, not the Pop, probably the Abarth, and definitely not the E, and something like, I don't know, a 2012 to 2016 with like a manual, because I hear the automatic transmission on those are trash. So whatever. Moral of the story is, you used to be able to get like a pickup truck with a 4 or 5 speed that was useful, and now you got to buy something that you have to move someone in like as a part-time renter. Anyway.
Okay, we got our first thing.
What do we got?
Mr. Yabo says, genre, folk revival. Subject, Brick Newton finally eats a pickle.
Okay, so I'm going to have a little creative license, obviously, because this is who is driving the ship. So I'm going to take it and sort of run with that. Krista will be basically in charge of the chat because I've got to be typing and stuff.
Well done, Rachel. Within 5 minutes, you made him angry.
I mean, you know the way to my heart, obviously.
Is that royal blue or baby blue?
What?
Matt's asking.
Blue?
I don't know.
Okay.
Ryan says you want the 500X. That's what Ryan has. The 500 is the baby Fiat.
Right. That's what I'm thinking of, like the Abarth. Like I realize it comes in like a 500cc engine or up to like a 1.3 liter. I'm obviously not going 500cc. My bike has 950cc's, for Christ's sake. I'm not going to take half essentially of that in a car.
We would never be able to get up the mountain.
Yeah, are you insane? But here's the thing. The problem with the Fiats I'm finding so far is like the reliability, right? It's an Italian car that's made in either Poland or Mexico, which probably isn't the problem. The problem is the shoddy engineering and also the fact that you have to pack so much stuff into that tiny frame. Like the Mazda 2 did it. The Nissan Versa seems to have done it. Like the Yaris did it. Why can't Fiat do it? I don't know. Some of them like seem bulletproof and some of them just fall apart right off the factory line. I don't know. So Krista should be filling the silence after I have to type.
I was reading something.
Well, read it aloud to the class. Like, you know what the teachers say. Read it in silent while I read it aloud.
Reading FDO's request.
Okay.
But I want you to be able to type your thing before we do another one.
I know, but I'm not going to...
The 500X is the same frame as a Jeep Renegade.
Really?
Mine has a
No.
Mine has 4-wheel drive and is incredibly reliable.
Who said that?
Brian.
I keep in mind, I'm not looking at the chat, so I'm not...
He's the one talking about the car.
Well, I don't know. Some other people
Yeah,
may be
Krista.
chiming
Hey,
in.
Rachel.
I don't know. Here we go. So I'm hitting create. I'm changing the lyrics to classic, so we'll get basically 4 songs in total. So buckle up. I'm only going to choose like one of each. We're going to have to roll the dice on this one.
I'm not just here to laugh at his jokes. It's true.
All right. So as we've got that going, hit me with the next one, and then we'll go sort of take them as they come.
FDO says, genre folk.
Okay.
An outbreak of anal leakage strikes a village, leading to the creation of the butt plug.
So here's the thing.
I'm not done with it yet.
Well, just like I know, but the problem is this. I'm not sure where the sensors are at with this program now. I don't know if Remy will let me use things like butt plugs and whatever. But oftentimes when I try to make things, risque, let's say, or spicy, it goes and shuts my shit
Too
down from
spicy
coast to
for
coast.
the AI.
It's like the spicy pepper is too hot for the meatballs or whatever.
Change the words when needed. Anyway, and it says, but it leads to sex perverts and causes a civil war.
Okay.
That should be interesting. Oh, I got one from Brick with spicy pickle. Yeah, it's too spicy for the pickle.
All right. So
Spicy pickle.
here we go. We have 2 songs: Brick Newton eating pickles, or Brick Newton's pickle. So here we go. You guys love folk also. It's weird.
Brick Newton from Kiwi Lands waited long time, yeah he did.
So this is obviously the classic version. I think.
Yeah.
45 years for a pickle while the seasons slid. Days turned into decades as he watched the world unfold.
Don't be this person,
Man
guys.
turned gray with
Try new
stories,
foods.
ones only he could hold.
I regret not spending a lot of my life eating red peppers.
All the while he wondered
They're pretty
what
great.
a pickle tastes like. Dreams of the briny green kept him awake at night. Friends would laugh and offer, but he'd always shake his head. Said, I'll wait till it's right. And that's what he'd said. Oh, Brick Newton, your
thumbs up
patience
this
didn't wait. 45 years just slipped down the drain.
Brick wants to learn it on a guitar now.
But one bite of that pickle, my oh my, now you know the taste under that kiwi sky.
Aw. Kiwi Sky.
Yeah, that was like the first line, or Kiwi
Came the
Land.
day
Well, you were
in
talking.
late
Couldn't hear it.
I'm a
sun
DJ.
was sinking low. Brick thought about
800
that pickle,
requests
said,
in the
well,
chat that I
now's
cannot
the
lose.
time to go. Reached into the jar with a trembling hand. A lifetime of waiting, he could hardly stand.
All right, I like it. I've thumbed that one up. So what I'll do here is like I feel like we're gonna get a lot of requests now. So we're probably gonna listen to like a minute to 2 minutes of it. If we like it, I'm gonna thumbs it up and run it through some post processing, and then I'll release all the songs we do at a later date in a video.
Yeah.
Might make it easier. Here's okay, so we have 2 for the new lyric version. We have a 2 minute and 30 seconds or 2 minute and 51 seconds. We're doing the shorter one. Here we go. I keep wanting to get
45 years,
This is folk.
45 years. Now what I'm complaining about is pickles. You know, pickles as they are. All my life I thought sucked.
I thought it sucked. It's like Simon and Picklefunkle. Scarf pickle?
People have been using them wrong.
Huh.
I'm not a huge fan of this one.
Don't put them in your burgers. Don't put them in anything else. Learn to eat pickles as they come.
Yeah, I'm not in love with that one either. Let's hear the other one just really quick. You guys, pick a fucking snappier genre, please.
We're
I don't
working
think
on
I
it.
can last for
We'll
another.
get there.
5 years, 45 years, and now what I'm complaining about is pickles.
It feels too, like, it's not folksy enough. It feels like, I don't know, Death Cab for Cutie, or it feels like too, nah. Okay, let's hear the battle of the block. So, here we go. This is about the anal leakage, guys.
In a quiet town where folk did stay, a strange plague took the peace away. From rivers deep to grassy knoll, the pain dug deep, the toll begot.
This is insane.
A doctor called with weary eyes,
Oh God, here we go.
said butt plugs might just save our lives. So crafted well and sold with haste, relief in sight, no time to waste. But someone's greed did spark the flame, made profit now a sinful game. The town folks clashed, the lines were drawn, from dawn till dusk, the battle on.
All right, so that's your classic lyrics. Here's the revised. I've got the title of this song is called Anal Leakage, parentheses, it was 1895. Here we go. I'm reading the
It
lyrics.
was 1895. 4 men died in an anal leakage outbreak. It was spreading far and wide, so something must be contrived. A professional was assigned for gas and fluid control down there. And so he fashioned a device, a plug to fit inside, and it relieved that burden, I'm told. Our bowels felt brighter, insulin tighter, and we all felt so safe and secure.
Matt says, I don't hate it.
Oh, but the
It's a bit blatant.
butt plug professionals long for more. A new way of cracking the whip. Oh, it was civil war.
It reminds me a little bit by of Murder by Death.
Yes.
Like it's so very country adjacent. Let's hear the other one really quick. Just see if it's a little faster.
It was 1895.
I like the other one better. All right, next one for Total Request AI.
Brick says, style, Russian hard bass.
Ooh, you
Subject,
guys with your fucking precious little genres.
subject, Winnie the Pooh raids the meadery and gets drunk. I have so many. I can't vamp while I gotta save these other ones. Tales from the Bum needs subtlety. The guy sounds vaguely Irish.
Yeah,
It works for a plague-like situation. Oh yeah, like it's like an apocalypse or something, and like everybody died.
yeah,
It's like an iRobot. Like everybody's just.
yeah. It's weird. That's the thing about this new model is it's like it's trying to look at artists who have absurdist lyrics, but it's hard to. Oh my God! So it just generated a name in Cyrillic, but it says parentheses featuring Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, and Roo. But it is an EDM Russian electronic bass song. So here we go.
It's the honey badger. Fucking roll up in your shit and I'm going hard. You relinquish me now when you're talking hard. Yeah, it's fuck polar bears. Balls, shoulder balls. I'm scoring need, no need to control TVs. Put back those chemicals, I'm a fucking PIMP. I'm staggering stupid, look at the idiot. Get off of my lawn, you're still practicing numismatics.
Is this Russian hard bass,
Is this
Brick?
close to what you were expecting, Brick?
Don't want a gravitational collapse, so keep it straightforward. Bayern! The Northmen all think it was me. How'd you think it was me? Some motherfucker in a cloak had too much helium.
Need more bass,
I was
Brick.
supposed to buy a flat, now the flats wanna buy me. Let's go!
I mean, I don't hate this.
I don't either, and that's what's the worst part about it.
Holy crickets.
This is close.
Let's hear the other one really quick.
I don't like this.
It's the honey badger. Fucking roll up in your shit and I'm going.
Why do they call him a honey badger?
Yeah.
It's Winnie the Pooh. It says it right there in the description. Anyway, so that's the weird one. Let's hear some classic. Oh yeah, this is definitely Russian hard bass. Oh, and it's in Russian too.
Ooh.
Пугнемет ищет каждый раз. В медоварне он нашел свой шанс. Запах меда ослепил глаза. Одинокий медведь нашел за порога. Пчелы жужжат вокруг его ушей.
I want to say it's kind of like Russian Rammstein, but it's not as like rhythmic and repetitive.
Yeah.
Пить он с удовольствием. Вини напился.
Sound like Moscow Death Brigade.
Ночью. Мед так сладок. У него губ липнут.
Okay, I thumbed up the first one. We'll definitely put that one on rotation somewhere, and I'll get it all fixed up. What do we got next?
Ryan says a banjo heavy bluegrass about a guy named Dustin who makes DVDs for his wrestling buddy Ricky Morton
His name's Ricky Morton.
and buys him a tape recorder so he can write his book.
What's his buddy's name again? Sorry.
Ricky Morton, like Morton Steakhouse.
Ricky Morton. Rick and Morton. It's a digital audio recorder. Oops.
Yeah, Rachel, I liked that too. The last song, not the Russian one, but
Yeah,
like the,
I think maybe we'll just stick to the absurdist lyrics because we all know what we're gonna get with the classic stuff. A lot of like, I don't know why it likes the word malign so much, or like all the Sarah Boone ones have like the same vocabulary over and over and over again. If you've heard those on this show, it just feels very like mischievous is another word. It really loves to hammer in for some reason. So yeah, maybe we'll stay away
the
from
Savage
the
one. There was something that maybe it wasn't Savage. Well, I don't know if I'll hear
Macho
it.
Man Randy Savage.
Yes.
All right, here's a little song about bluegrass from Ricky Morton. I wonder if it will pronounce wrestling right. I spelled it right.
Wrestling DVDs for Ricky Morton. Bought him a digital audio recorder to dictate his book. He's sitting so good. I said wrestling DVDs for Ricky Morton. Bought him a digital audio recorder to dictate his book. He's sitting so good. Grew up a warning on the east of the East Tennessee line. House was a hopping in the early AM twilight. My friend was was a knocking, he was drunk off his ass. He said, hey, I just wanted to give you this really cool present. Check this out. He said, wrestling DVDs for Ricky Morton.
I want to give you this really cool present. Okay, I'm going to thumbs up that one. Let's hear the other one just really quick. Ooh, maybe a little faster. I might like this one better. Hold on. I love a good banjo pick. You know what I mean? Ooh.
Wrestling DVDs for Ricky Morton. Bought him a digital audio recorder to dictate.
I think I made the right decision. The first one was the better of the two.
Yeah.
Okay, so, give me something. I want some funk.
I've got like a bunch.
I know. But we're now going out of order. I want something. Here's what I'm requesting from you.
We got a rapper one.
I don't want a rapper. Give me something that's like, I want funk. I want something to lift my spirit.
Okay, so we've got a rapper. We got rap. We have 80s hair rock. We've got 80s punk.
All right.
We've got... Hold on.
I'm going to go with the 80s hair metal.
Okay, let me get to that one. 80s hair rock. That's just from Matt. It says, man wakes up fully clothed, clutching a VHS cassette. The contents of the video would shock a nation for decades to come. But now we're going out of order, and it's bothering me because I don't want to lose Rachel's.
We'll do Rachel's next. Rachel,
Okay.
you're next. Guarantee it.
Brick really wants a banjo. We'll get to banjos probably. Oh, wait, you want a banjo like to have and to hold and to cherish forever.
Yeah, you forever and ever. I'm in.
Brick feels like marrying his cousin for some reason now. Or a goat.
Yeah, come on, guys. Okay, so
That's a good one too, Rachel.
Yeah, we'll give it
Okay,
a
Rachel gets two next.
okay, give me while this was generating, give me Rachel.
Okay, so the first one from Rachel is rap genre. A rapper bragging about what a great rapper he is. And then I have another one from Rachel. Oh, we're getting to yours, Rachel. I have too much OCD to not get to everybody's, so.
All right, I'm obviously going to. Okay, let's just do. All right, yeah, I already hit this go sign, so we're doing it. Okay, so first up, we're going to be listening to the 80s hair metal. It's called Lights, Camera, Revolution. I don't like how it starts. We're going to do the other one. There we go.
Spirit so supreme, live my life on screen, caught between the seams of this world and fantasy. White hot burning fever, can you believe her? Banished to the ether, playing to the dreamer. I've seen the secret, got
You guys remember what this song was about just by listening to the lyrics?
No.
wanna show it to the world. Can you keep it? Lights, camera, lotion. Welcome to the truest kind of love. Lights, camera, revolution. Madmen flying far too close to the sun. Oh.
Smells like Steel Panthers, says FDO.
A little.
I fucking love Steel Panthers.
You have on special right now where the truth is sent to.
Here's the thing, guys. I forgot what this song was about.
It wasn't it.
That has nothing to do with what I requested, right?
No, because this was supposed to be the punk about that Ryan. I mean,
No, the
that
80s hair metal.
sorry, 80s hair metal that Matt wanted about a man wakes up fully clothed, clutching a VHS cassette. The contents of the video would shock a nation for decades to come.
Yeah, that's what I put in there. What we got was fucking insane. Let's try this. I don't know about this one. So the genre as described by Suno for Rachel's rap song is trap, lazy rap, xylophone, And the song is called I Can Get You Benjamins with a Z.
Oh,
Here we
boy.
go.
What up, puppet? It's Jam Electronica.
Whoa, it's a real person's name.
Electronic machine. Holla at Anna Dang Dang if you want physicals. Anna, dig it, dig it, dig it. Are you sure it's on? Dig it, dig it. I'm sure it's on.
I don't mean to stop it so soon, but this feels so much like it belongs on Macho Man Randy Savage's rap album Be a Man with him and the Rascals on backup.
Crazy, lazy, both eyes looking hazy. Lately, in the AMG Mercedes, maybe that's just tomfoolery. Big time loose leaf, Bon Duddy, bubblegum bluesy. Pinky ring rub like a genie, 9-inch peony. Met her on spring rain like Stevie. Intimate strangers,
9-inch
both
peony.
exchange how innermost thoughts and
Damn.
octane. A few screws loose like I escaped Arkham demigod. Heart of a Spartan, muscle of Goliath, sacred and pious. Rhyme right Titus, fly no virus. Giant live
I don't
silent
hate
like
this.
monk in a monastery. Blue man, avatar, James Cameron visionary. Flannel under jean coat that gets nigga this cold. Bring the blizzard, bruv, even when I get old.
He said my favorite word, bruv. Brava? Oi, brava? I don't, okay, I'm going to recreate this with classic lyrics. I like that song. I'm definitely thumbs upping that one, and you'll be hearing it later. But I feel like classic might give us something more rap. I mean, related to what I'm talking about here, because like it feels like it's taking the song genre I want and then being like, fuck your words after that.
Brick's really getting into it, he says.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Better than expected.
Once again, I can get you Benjamins, I'm telling ya. I know that you're feeling impressed, but I was just playing, I wasn't even trying to go hard, you dig? Once again, I can get you Benjamins, it's just what I do, I wasn't trying to really, you know what I mean? I was just chilling, player, I was just chilling, just for entertainment. With one bar thought.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm glad I thumbs that one up. That was awesome. This for the classic version, we got flow like water, stack like bricks.
Craft bars, Picasso with the ink dip. Got more rhymes than a script in an old flip. Flows deep, scuba gear and a long trip. Cash rolls, hitting licks, now I'm drip soaked. Verse rain, let the cash rain. Stacks grow, carving out my name. Hustle hard, flip the game. Benjamins, counting up the fame. Spitfire, kilns lit, temperature rise. Green dreams, bankroll, see it in my eyes. Versus tight snake skin, shed the old lies. Day one, grind strong, watch them multiply.
So I like it, but it's not like really going hard about bragging about what a great rapper. You know, basically the whole crux of the song. Let's hear the other one real quick. I already like the kind of intro.
Craft bars, Picasso with the ink dip. Got more rhymes than a script in an old flip. Flows deep, scuba gear in a long trip. Cash rolls, hitting licks, now I'm drip soaked. Verse rain, let the cash rain. Stacks grow, carving out my name. Hustle hard, flip the game. Benjamins, counting up the fame. Spitfire, kilns lit, temperature rise. Green dreams, bankroll, see it in my eyes. Versus tight snake skin, shed the old lies.
FTO says this one ain't
grind
it.
strong, watch them multiply. Verse rain.
I'm just not feeling it, dog. I'm just not feeling it. I mean, definitely the second one over the first one when it came to the classic mode. But I feel like every time I do this, my hopes are super high. And then we get here and I go like, why are these all like so not great? And I use this program all the time. I know I have to run like 6 or 8 of the same prompt to get something I want. So to expect one out of you guys is unrealistic and unfair. But I'm going to hold you to it. So get better, okay?
Next,
What we got next?
80s punk. A crew is lost at sea. They're all found dead from dehydration, while an unopened case of RC Cola is next to them.
Let me guess who that's from.
Oh no, I gotta go all the way. Gotta go find the next one. I feel like I missed so many people chatting because I was trying to figure out. Oh, okay. I got Rachel's after this. Another one of Rachel's.
I should have said no bashing my beloved RC Cola, but here we are. I didn't put that on the table. It's like when Marge said, I should have put one should have said limit, one per customer. Shoulda, but didn't. Now hands them over. Jam, slam, clam, flam. You know what I mean. You guys have seen The Simpsons. All right, so here we go. An 80s punk song about the RC Cola blasphemy. It's called Wasn't Diet or Regular. It's a strange song. And the picture that it generated, even though I specifically, there's an RC. Okay, you can't see this. I'll post a picture of it later. But it's like a picture of the Coke box. But instead of saying Coca-Cola, it says RC Cola in the Coca-Cola font.
Oh, that's funny.
Fucking hilarious. Let's listen.
The finder of the survivor states sees that rage and angry fury, and then recalled the final taste with all on board desiccated. Surely we found them back in '82. Third wave, seen rival crew, stinking dry, touch no water it seems. Only thing there was a box of dreams.
Oh, lots of dreams. At least the AI knows me.
Said it wasn't regular or diet, wasn't superstition or a holy science. Seamen cook on the sun for religion. Found them dead from the legend. We found them baked in the sun. Just a taste could kill ya. Stinking dry, touch no water it seems.
Not bad. Let's hear the other one real quick.
The finder of the survivor states sees and rage in angry fury.
Yeah, I like the first one better. It's definitely better than the second one. We'll keep that one on lock. Thumbs up. I will come back to it later. What's up next?
R&B genre about trying to avoid eye contact with everyone at Cracker Barrel. This is a request from Rachel.
Okay.
Bad Religion, Blink, Pennywise. Oh,
Yeah.
sounds like 2000 Vans warped pop punk.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like 80s at all. Like I wasn't getting any like Ramones or anything like. There's nothing classic about that. It was definitely like the era of Piebald and like the Matches, maybe.
We've got like maybe 3, 4. 4 more right now.
Trying to do this as quickly as I can, but
Type
I'm also
faster.
very slow and not very good at
David types with 3
spelling.
fingers.
These 3. Yeah, I'm like Billie Eilish, right? It just wasn't my generation. I didn't grow up with keyboards. That just totally passed me by. P.S. Like, what are we talking about? Newspapers, bitch? Like, keyboards have been around since when I was alive, and I'm older than you. Hello? Oh, it's not my generation. Like, I get boomers being like, treating everybody's Facebook wall like it's a fucking letter home. And you go, dear so-and-so, it's me, your best friend, Gary Puckett, or whoever. And you go, all the best from me and my family. And meanwhile, like, everybody's reading it because it's just on their wall. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. It's a little R&B experimental pop song.
Angry alert.
Trying to avoid eye contact at the Cracker Barrel. Not a very...
That was the title?
Yeah, it really didn't try hard, so I hope it comes out okay.
Thought it was all bygones and far away, but every bone wants to call today and overwhelm me. 5 minutes in this country town hell. Nausea creeps on in, and every wind that I'm in whirls me around, and I see everywhere I on a turn that never comes in vain. Out of shape and plain, it's hard to look away. And they're two brains sharing info about their day. And as I see the eyes begin to turn, the reason don't come to me. And why?
I was really hoping this would be like Brian McKnight, like, I want to know, but it's a little too fast for me. It's okay. We'll
Is
keep
life so
going.
dirt below my belt? And all the worlds go proud of this.
Her voice kind of reminds me of like.
You think this is a her? I feel like
Yes.
this is
It sounds
an
like.
Usher type voice.
I think that's a girl.
Guys, type a Juan in the chat if you think this is a male robot.
But like some of the inflections of the robot kind of reminds me of that Lost Boys song with the girl singing it.
Lost Boys song.
Lost Boys in me. I can't sing it because I can't. There's too many. There's music in my head. And I don't know.
Onto what they see.
Definitely a female android. Says
Suddenly,
FDO.
all I know is space and void next to.
No, this sounds
Everybody is saying it's a female.
No, this is bullshit. This feels so much like, who is his name? Who's saying Happy? Pharrell Williams?
Pharrell, yeah.
Or Bruno Mars? Like, there are a ton of high pitched.
This is a woman.
This is bullshit. You guys are mutinous. Let's hear the other one really quick.
Thought it was all
This is a man.
bygones and
No, this is a
far
lady.
But every bone wants to call today and overwhelm me. 5 minutes in this country town, hell, nausea creeps
FGO wants to know
on
something wrong
in,
with your ears.
and every
your
wind
earbuds.
that I'm in
No,
whirls
it's
me
something wrong with your
around.
brains. You all
I
have toxoplasmosis. Listen. Just listen with your ears, not with your eyes. Open your minds and see Bruno Mars or
thought
some
it was all
equivalent.
bygones and far away.
No, it's a
But
girl.
every bone wants to call
It's too high. They have high voices, but this is too high.
No.
Some of her.
Listen, I can't take this right now from all of you people trying to gaslight
Rick says
me.
no. Dave's wrong. Fight me. I'll meet you at the front
I
at my
will
front gate
fight
in
you.
5 minutes.
That is a Bruno Mars style voice, and/or,
If I can go to New Zealand for David to fight you, I mean,
what I wanted was Brian McKnight. What I got
Was a woman.
definitely somebody who owns a pair of robotic testicles.
I get what
how
you're
dare you.
saying, but you're wrong, says Rachel. I hear what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Like, if it was like one octave down, it would have been Bruno Mars. In my opinion. Are you ready for the next one?
I'm ready to flip this desk. That's what I'm ready for. All these dissenting opinions.
You're
I
gonna,
guess I'm ready.
You're gonna love it. 70s
Right.
70s Motown.
Okay, that is something I can get behind.
Did Maurice Wolin's shoe fall off or not? And is it a big shoe conspiracy?
All right, I'll go ahead and put a little artistic spin on that one for you. Ryan, obviously.
No, that wasn't Ryan.
Damn it. I'm not looking at the chat because I've got the other thing.
It was, no, I had to go back. It was Brick.
God damn it. Brick.
Brick says
Why are
he'll
you
kick
doing
my ass.
He'll kick your ass?
No, he'll kick your ass. Or you'll kick his ass. I don't know. You guys are both pretty skinny from at least what I've seen a picture of you.
That doesn't mean anything.
No,
I've got
but-
zero stamina, but we'll end up kissing, Brick. I guarantee you that.
As long as I could smuggle a kiwi home, I'm fine. A peaceful warrior, says Matt. I'm a lover, not a fighter, says Brick. And yes, I can copy and paste into like another document, FDO, but like that's a lot of work. Dave has no stamina, poor lady-o.
I mean, in certain situations, here's the thing. Like with, where tensions or emotions are running high, right? Like if there were a car on Krista, I could probably find the wherewithal to lift it off of her. In certain, spicy situations, the stamina's there. But I tried playing tag with my son in the park for like 25 minutes, and I was fucking gassed. I don't know if it was because we were at a higher elevation, because it's like 4,000 feet where we were, versus like being essentially at sea level here. I felt like, I wanted to, like, I felt like I should have been like the old guy from, oh God, is it that... Is it the Tales from the Crypt movie where like Buster Poindexter gets killed by the cat and the old guy is breathing the oxygen? Old man character actor? No, he was in the one where like he traded his body with the young guy for all the money. Doesn't matter. This is called Kicking Out These Lies Like Maurice Wolin's Shoe.
I do love a good Excel spreadsheet, Brick, but I'm too tired for it.
with a baggie or a bag.
Not a shoe.
Unmistakable homie. He's fooling who wanted Jamie. Then stroll with the sway and hide.
It was Tales from the Crypt, by the way.
Bingo.
About the shoe thing, baby, no. Stop it with the list. Frame counting has to go. It has you blinded. And that's because Wallen is safe from wounded heels. It's not as you thought. No. 'Cause like that shoe never got kicked off.
Preach it.
His clock stayed attached tight. And it's almost given fried.
This reminds me of someone whose name I can't think of, says Rachel.
Right? It's definitely one of those things you've heard
It's
before but
really
can't place.
striking as well how y'all keep carrying it. You just can't admit how nothing happened there. Except he sauntered.
Motherfucker
Wallen
sauntered.
is safe from wounded heel.
All right.
This is kind of like Brian McKnight.
Not bad. I wish it were. I don't know. It's hard to find the quality of the things that I want out of these songs. And again, if I took each of these and ran them 8 or 9 times, I'd probably find like what hits my brain the best. But given the two, let's see the other one. Maybe I'm also like a tempo snob too, or something like that, because I'm this is not what I would call like 70s Motown. I would expect something a little quicker, but I would label this as like R&B, or like soul, deep soul.
Well, I met him one time with a baggie or a bag, unmistakable homie. He's wooling who wanted Jamie, then strolled with a sway and hiney. About the shoe thing, baby, no. Stop it with the list. Frame counting has to go. It had.
Really quick, did the AI pull the right decoy's name? I did not mention the name of the decoy. So Wolin, who wanted Jamie, what was that decoy's screen name and or real name? Was it Jamie? I am going to thumbs up that second one because I feel like it had a little more actual Motown feel to it, but I digress. Next request, taken live here on FFOP Radio.
A sea shanty about
These are always rough.
about a one-eyed sailor named Popeye who comes to Sweet Haven looking for his father, but instead finds love with olive oil. It was Filipina something, says Jameson.
Filipina something.
Wallen's decoy name.
Oh, I thought it was it Filipina something? I thought it was one of those
it
ones
was
where
Willow,
it was
says Brick.
like Katie did sings or whatever.
Willow.
What was it?
Willow.
Willow, that's right. Jamie, where'd you get that AI? Right?
I wonder if one of his daughters' names was Jamie.
Oh, I don't know.
Like
this,
if it.
This is that same program though, where I told that Jim Roush is coming, and he was in like not Kentucky, but like the Kansas area. I think it. That's the thing. I don't get this program. Sometimes it feels like it goes out, reads an article, and goes like, okay, I'm pretty sure I get what's going on here. Like my Jeff Sokol one, I didn't give it a whole lot, but it nailed it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it just like does that. All right, so this is just simply called Popeye. It's a sea shanty pop Gayarian, Geyaaran sound. Never heard of that before. Pirate music. Let's hope. If it's anything like what they sing in like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the only time I've ever enjoyed real sea shanties.
That's a
Let's
good
see
one.
What happens?
He meant to come to eat, sleeping as the census taker. But he was a little bit early, and the mayor hadn't had too much sleep.
What? Just like Electronica Pirate.
But he seems kind of weary. They got a navy.
This is like a sea shanty through the lens of Dance Dance Revolution.
Rick says, what the fuck?
What the fuck indeed is my also statement. Hold on, let's hear the other one. Maybe the first one was just totally fucked because the computer doesn't know a sea shanty yet. Let's cross your fingers, everybody. Here we go. Popeye.
He meant to come to Sweet Haven as the census taker, but he was a little bit early, and the mayor hadn't had too much sleep and looked a bit bleary, but he seems kinda weary. They got a navy!
I feel like we've had a really good sea shanty one before.
Some men
Census
steward on
takers is
stakes
right.
in the background, visits again later. This will be the end for you,
Ryan
young
is yelling.
gun.
All of the no.
Like, it doesn't mention Popeye. There's no mention of that. Like, back in the old days, I'm going to switch it to the classic lyrics to see if it, sea shanty about a one-eyed sailor named Popeye. Yeah, I pretty much wrote down everything, but it doesn't do what it used to. So we're going to try classic. I kind of like that second one. I'm going to thumbs it up and check it out later because it did have, not for nothing. I used to play a fair bit of Dance Dance Revolution back in the day, so it was like sparking pseudo memories, like Afro Nova or Dynamite Rave a little bit, if that's a reference for you. P.S. How's your back feel? Try a leave. It lasts 12 hours. All right, so this is just called Popeye's Tale in Sweet Haven.
One-night sailor Popeye sailed through the storm, anchored in Sweet Haven, drawn to its charm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Left his tin of spinach, had rum in his hand,
Rum.
searching for his father on this newfound land. Oh, Popeye, oh, Popeye.
Real quick, this sounds like if you're familiar with the Canadian a cappella group, Great Big Sea, this is kind of like them. I dig it so far.
I sailed the seven seas. In Sweet Haven's harbor, he found Olive's sweet breeze with a pipe in his mouth and muscle so true. He finds love in this town and bids his past adieu.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, listen to this.
He met a wimpy by the tavern.
How hard is that
with
to do?
burgers on the grill, said, "Have you seen my father, Mr.
Yes, Ryan.
Lies and Will?" In walked Olive Oil, her eyes shining bright. Popeye stood there frozen, felt love at first sight. Oh, Popeye, sailed the seven seas.
I like that
Yep.
one. Let's hear the other one real quick, just to check in.
One-night sailor Popeye sailed through the storm.
I already don't like it. We're going to thumbs up that first one, and we are moving on. What else do we got?
70s slap bass funk.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, guys.
Here's-
I used to play the slap bass like you would not believe. Boy, was it fun.
And you'll love this. You love fat white women with cornrows.
Me?
You feed
Me
them.
personally?
It just says you.
Oh,
yeah,
I-
it's FDO, so he probably means you. You feed them cake in bed, and you make love to their rolls and folds.
This isn't a Jerry Springer episode.
And then Rachel said, that sounds personal."
Yeah, that does feel a little bit like projection, but I'm not here to judge. So say that again. About how I love fat women.
You love fat white women with cornrows.
Oh, white women.
Yes.
Fat white women with cornrows.
One word. You feed them cake in bed as you make love to their rolls and folds. He did not mean Dave. I meant the singer.
I mean, either way, it does feel oddly specific. It's like when, we'll get into it. Let's just roll the dice. This is going classic. Okay, could not generate. Flagged for moderation. We're going to try the other lyric version. Maybe it'll let the spiciness go through. It did not. Well, we can't have a song about
Making love?
making love.
But they're swearing and talking about sex in the
Right,
songs.
But they're taking my inert or otherwise unoffensive title. I think the implication of the sex with the rolls, even though I did say make love, they don't they don't care to have
So
that in
then
there.
just to them instead of rolls and folds. Make love to them.
I'll try. I think it might be a body shaming issue because you guys, this robot
Yeah.
cares about people, not just it doesn't. Nope. Yeah. Flag for moderation. So probably
Large white women instead of fat.
we can try. I wonder if it would write a song about Pogs. Pawgs. Nope. Cannot generate. Okay. How about this?
Lumpy women, says FTO. Making friction.
All right. So I'm gonna go a little off script and try.
Oh, maybe it's the cornrows.
That's the thing. It doesn't tell you what
just
part
says-
of it. It just says no. So you can make it as soft as you like. It says no every time. So what we're going to have is a 70s slap bass funk song about Pogs and how much I like getting with them. We'll see if that generates.
Big boned.
Big boned ladies.
Change it to Pillsbury Dough Bastard for all I care.
Billsbury?
Pillsbury.
I'm Billsbury Baggins. I'm looking for the one crescent roll. All right, so, oh, wow. This is weird. So the picture I'm looking at is 4 puppies under like a pink, orange, and red disco ball. And it's okay, so it's English 70s funk slap bass. The song is called I Gotta Get Wit Pogs. Here we go.
Can I get back? Yeah. Can I get back? Can I get on up? Can I get down?
Get 'em on up. Get 'em on up.
Yeah, it's the heat. Ooh, it's the heat. Gotta get with her. And the culture's keeping me here. Gotta get with her. Gotta get with 'em. Get 'em. Get with 'em. Gotta get with the funk and ooh, yeah. Get with 'em. Oh, get with 'em. Gotta get with them balls. With 'em. I wanna get on down with all of what you got.
What's happening, says Rachel.
Now give me what you
Edging
got.
on disco.
Now I wanna say, can we get on down and pick up what she's putting down? Maurice, you better get on.
Maurice.
You better get on. Better get with.
Okay,
That's
that
funny.
reminds me a little bit of, if you know this song, Bill Chase, Get It On. Basically, like 80% of that song is him screaming, I gotta get it on. But that was the new lyric version. I did run a classic. So this is called Got to Get with Them Pogs. It's a groovy funk slap bass extravaganza. Let's hear it. Still more dog pictures when it generated the image.
Cruising down the avenue, what do I see? Oh yeah, parties all around, looking fly as can be. Booty so big, got a double take, man. Woo! I'm on a mission, gotta make a grand slam. Got to get with them powers tonight.
I kind of like this one.
Making me feel high.
Is it mistaken Pogs for pugs? I don't think so. It's talking about booties.
Well, so if you're in our Discord, look there now. You'll see the AI image that was generated. It looks like puppy bodies with puppy paws for heads. It is truly
Oh, Pog.
Lovecraftian.
Cruising down the avenue, what do I see? Oh yeah, pogs all around, looking fly as can be. Oh, booty so big, got a double take, man. I'm on a mission, gotta make a grand slam. Gotta get with them parties tonight. Booty so right, making me feel high. Oh my, bouncing to the rhythm, got the groove inside. Yeah, yeah. Gotta get with them parties,
night.
Guys, everybody loves a big ass. I like that song. You'll be hearing more of it later. All right, what else do we have on the request line?
Let's see. Hold on. I don't want to skip anybody. 80s love ballad. Subject: Dave's love affair with RC Cola and how it turned him into a serial killer.
Okay. Ballad about how...
Pog ALF. Rachel says, I think you guys would enjoy watching a video or two by a German pop band from the 80s called Modern Talking.
Modern Talking. I've not heard of them. I've heard of Trio. They did that. I don't know. Back in the day before the internet and like Shazam and shit, you couldn't find out what songs were because you would just like, remember that Volkswagen commercial where they go da da da.
Yes.
So I spent 15 fucking years of my life with my best friend looking for the name of that song. 'Cause what do you type in? Da da da. Found out it was Trio eventually, and it was able to get it on some playlist. But I was like, Jesus Christ, how do you now I look at my phone. There's a song playing within a 4-mile radius. It's like, here's what you're listening to. I go, great. Don't care now. Where were you fucking 20 years ago? All right, so this one is called. So it's an 80s inspired ballad. Emotive, synth-driven, RC Cola Love.
Is it actually called Da Da Da?
Gone wrong. I think it is.
Yeah, that's what happened. Mr. Yabo.
Mr. Yabo. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, in the early internet, you would type... Like, now you can type in any portion of a song, any part of the lyrics, and it'll pull it up almost immediately. But, like, early Netscape days, we didn't have that shit.
RC Killer, Kiss Kiss Say.
Oh, yeah, wouldn't that be awesome? Just a bunch of can popping sounds. Here we go. RC Cola Love gone wrong.
Dave met RC Cole late at night, under neon lights shining so bright.
All right, full disclosure, guys. I'm a little embarrassed. I wrote RC Cole instead of RC Cola, so that's why I met a man named RC Cole.
Ah.
I was like, why did he say RC Cole? And I look, his glasses are hindering my vision.
Maybe take him off.
But it says RC Cola in the title. Even though it says RC Cole in the lyrics, I'm a little upset with everybody involved. God damn it. It made another AI-generated image. Now it's a Coca-Cola can with RC Cola. Mother of God. Now you can't even rip off Pepsi, you fuckers. Here we go.
Dave's heart raced not for love, it was for that cola in his glove.
In my glove.
RC Cola, his sweet delight, sipping that nectar all through the night.
It's a long time.
Oh, RC Cola, you made him thrill, but your sweetness turned bitter still. Love turned deadly in the end.
Hoping to hear like a Journey
The
song, kind of.
These lyrics are very cliche. Like, oh my God. Like,
Oh, FJ was expecting something like Air Supply.
right? That's the thing. It's impossible. Like, I've even asked AI to try and tell me how to use AI. Like, I went to ChatGPT and I said, if I wanted a song to sound like Rammstein, for instance, how would I describe that to an AI program? And it spits out 5 fucking paragraphs, and obviously it doesn't know I'm like limited to 164 fucking characters. So I was like, here, give it this book. Like, read it War and Peace, and you'll have a fucking... No. Let me try this. So, whatever. That felt a little gimmicky. Or not gimmicky, but like cliche. Let's try the other lyric style, the Ballad of Dave. Fingers crossed. Oh, it says Kula on this can. C-O-L-A. This isn't bad.
You and a meal, steak and RC Cola. Hail to the king and my queen, I would kill a man for.
If it mixes right, that's A1. Redneck roulette, let's give it a whirl.
This
At the
sounds
end
like
of the
like a
day,
commercial song.
Yeah.
Dave loves that RC Cola, but
Driving
it
the Miata
didn't
around the
get him
mountain.
locked up away. He turned to killing as we sipping on rum, and it didn't
Never
end
winner,
well.
says Jameson.
After all that time,
Oh yeah, I didn't see your comment, FTO. Yeah, it sounds like an 80s commercial song.
yours was made. A drink and a man
Matt
placed
says, "I want
together by
Charles in charge of me."
hand. This is the ballad of Dave. Na, 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 na,
Oh my god, they got the na-na-nas now.
Still fine. One love of yours was made. A drink and a man placed together by a can. And this is the ballad of
Like the end is just David sitting in a silhouette of us with the sun going down, drinking an RC Cola. The end of the commercial.
Like this is the, like when I put together my own champagne and bullets. Like Chris will be sitting on the bed of like a 1987 Toyota 4Runner, and I'll be like shirtless in like a short bathing suit, and like we'll be shot in silhouette because the setting sun will be behind us, and we'll listen to this whole song as we make awkward small talk you can't hear, and I
Yeah.
try to squeeze her boobs. Let's hear the other one just in case.
a love so real.
No, I hate it
No.
already. The other one was great. The other one was great.
Yes.
I would kill a man for it. They
Yeah.
were right. The AI told me to do it, and that's my defense in court. Sarah Boone, please.
Oh,
What do we got next?
mariachi band.
How do you spell mariachi? Just
M-A-R-I-A-C-H-I.
got.
Trying to buy a toy for your son, but you have to battle an evil mailman along the way.
Okay.
The end.
It's not a tumor. I realize that's not the same movie, but still, it makes me think of that.
I want to go out and buy a case of RC Cola right now, says Jameson.
Yeah, you should. That was a fucking, like, it nailed it. I'm going to shoot a commercial. I'm going to get a nice butt rock mullet wig. I'm going to take my shirt off and glue a merkin to my chest, and we will shoot a fucking commercial.
Jameson says, it's spelled just like mariachi. Fast, sexy metal, says Matt. I don't think fast, sexy metal, I don't think the AI would know what that is.
I don't know. So it might, because I give it a lot of weird things.
But I need a topic later, Matt.
Yeah,
Give me a topic
Give me a
after-
fast, sexy metal
You're like
song.
58th in line, so.
Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and make two of these because it feels like a mariachi song. In one of these, prompt likely copyrighted. Cannot generate that.
What? Oh, why? Is mariachi copyrighted?
Hold on. I used the name of the toy in the description,
Oh,
so I
that
think
could be it.
Because wasn't it Power Man? Was the name of the toy?
Dogman? What are you talking about?
Oh my God! Welcome to the conversation, Krista. This prompt is based off of Jingle All the Way.
Oh,
where
I
Arnold
would know that.
Schwarzenegger
I would not know
fights Sinbad, who is a genie named Shazam. For yeah, because now okay. So when I put it in classic mode, it gave me something in Spanish. El hero de la tienda.
Oh.
So the hero of the store. Let's hear
Yeah.
what that sounds like, and then we'll hear the one that might be coming out in English.
It's turbo time.
Turbo Man. That's what it was. Fuck. Not for nothing. If you like jazz, Hispanic music, or any of that culture, get yourself a copy of the Grim Fandango soundtrack. All the songs are so tragically short, it's a crime, but still, what a great album.
FDO says, please change it from evil mailman to evil genie played by Sinbad.
God damn it.
Quería comprarle un Power Man para mi hijo que
So if they say Power Man in Spanish, it's okay. Because I imagine what was probably happening is it was too close to Power Man 5000 because it really puts the kibosh on other band names. That was funny. I'll listen to those later because that's something like I would hear at a Filiberto's.
Ese juguete tan especial sería su mejor amigo.
Yeah, I could see myself sitting in a Rigoberto's at 12:30 in the morning at 21, 22 years old, eating a not a grilled cheese, but a quesadilla and hearing this on the jukebox. Anyway, here's one that's in English. It is a toy for my son. It's mariachi, it's humorous, and it's suspenseful.
Somehow I didn't crash. Somehow I left the house and made it through the night and bent the rain around me. Somehow I gave up smoking. Somehow stayed alive.
Did he give up smoking in that movie?
Things are worse down at the store. Spent a couple weeks hard at the border. There's a knock of crusticle at my door. Some odd thing I've never seen before.
Guys, that says there's a knock of crusticle at my door. You didn't mishear that, if that's what you heard. It says crusticle.
Showdown between a man.
They were expecting at least a Spanish accent.
Still fighting for some childish angel flying chair.
It's like 2002 all over again.
Let's hear this one, the other version. If I could tell it to play something that sounds like the Gypsy Kings, I would, but I don't know how to describe them in a way that would come off. Okay.
Just play it. Not mariachi at all.
No, didn't change.
To the toy store I did go, seeking joy for my son's glow.
This is Josh Groban.
Yeah. Genie stared me down. Sinbad's laughter filled the town. He said, choose wisely or you'll see this toy's not meant for you or thee. My son's wish echoes in my heart. I won't be torn apart.
I'm going to try something.
Oh, FDO, that's going to be hilarious when we get to you. Oh my God.
Damn it. How would I fit that in there? Hold on. Let me try this.
The next one from FDO is the way he typed it's kind of funny.
All right. I want to see if I can get the singer to have an accent that would match Arnie. I doubt I can, but that Josh Groban bullshit, even though it's labeled Spirited Lively Mariachi, I would say none of those things. Not a single fucking one. All right, so.
Oh no.
What happened?
My chat wouldn't load and I had to refresh it and I lost the last one from FDO. Balls.
Christian music. Yeah, right, Rachel. It does feel like that's something you would hear at church.
FDO, write me out your alternative metal one about Dante and Beatrice.
Oh, I love a good Dante's Inferno.
I know,
Here
and it won't show it for me.
Thank you for backing me up, FDO. Grim Fandango is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the market in my old blue shoes, looking for a toy, something that could amuse. But there stood a genie, eyes full of fire, laughing at my quest as my heart grew dire.
Is this the only song that lives in the realm of the Mandela effect?
Yep. You will not win. My son needs this toy, let's begin. Sinbad the genie cackled with glee. This challenge is fun, let's see who'll be free. Oh,
I'm not feeling it, dog.
No.
Let's hear the other one really quick just to see what it's about.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, this is tickling parts of my brain I wanted it to.
I went to the market in my old
I wish it was a dude.
shoes, looking for a toy, something that could amuse. But there stood
Nah, that ruined it. I mean,
Like a
it was
Juanes sound.
Gypsy Kings with 1 calorie.
Yeah.
But then the wrong vocals. Okay, this is, I just copied and pasted from FDO. I imagine this is maybe close to it. No, it's probably not. But this is industrial rock about your plowing in your motel room where you're drunk.
But I have more above that. You're
All right,
going out of order.
I know. You said the chat died, so I looked over and grabbed it really quick.
That's
Give
not it.
me the one that's official then.
So the next one was Ryan, and it was a kids pop song about a little boy named Elliot and his pet blue-footed booby who make some spaghetti but drop some sauce on the floor.
Is it booby spelled classically?
I.e. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Spaghetti.
Spelled classically. The classic spelling of booby.
I don't know. It probably has, culturally many different spellings, but all right. I'm going to keep it classic with that one because it feels like that's a little too abstract for the new version.
Yeah.
But we're going to listen to some industrial something here. Industrial rock. I'm already liking this.
Plowing through the pain, cheap room stained with fight, sweat and shadows blend, another endless night. Drunk and reeling grin, co-worker stumbles in, eyes glazed with disgust, a twisted voyeur sin. Why you watching me? World's crashing down. No privacy here, just leave this town. Broken bottles scream, floors of nicotine, lost in vivid dreams, unraveling at the seam.
All right. I kind of like that one. Let's hear the other one just to make sure that it's the best. This is so early 2000s. Like, this is new metal, bitch.
Plowing through the pain, cheap room stained with fight, sweat and shadows blend, another endless night.
All right, I definitely like the other one first. Here we go. This is Elliot and his blue-footed booby. It's fun, it's pop, it's playful. Here on FOP Radio. What?
It's kids pop.
Elliot's got a bird so chic, blue-footed booby, one of a kind.
It's like,
Lovely feathers
God damn it.
and a beak.
No.
Together they're two of a kind.
Michael Bublé, like,
In the kitchen,
like bouncy.
making food, spaghetti noodles flying high. Elliot in such a good mood, booby
The booby
giving
verse.
it a try. Sauce hits the floor, splat, splat, splat. Booby dances, feathers fly round.
Elliot would love this song.
Elliot laughs, imagine that. Kitchen turned to a circus ground.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Let's hear the other one just to make sure.
Elliot's got a bird so
Nope.
I did not like the lady voices that the
That's
AI
like a Dolly
chooses.
Parton voice. Not a fan.
Wow, blue-footed booby came out pretty good. What do we got next here on FFOP Radio?
New wave. A couple has to part ways because the guy is Maurice Wolin and he keeps spilling his margaritas and breaking his sunglasses when he's angry. That was a Mr. Yabo
Okay,
request.
one more time. The guy is Maurice Wolin and what?
And he keeps spilling his margaritas and breaking his sunglasses when he's angry. Mr. Yabo gives that song 2 boobies.
2 boobies out of 2, I hope.
Ryan says you have to let me know if he has a reaction to that one.
No reaction.
All the ones that have Elliot's name in them that David's made, he's just like,
Meh. Like,
Meh.
you know, whatever.
Monster Trucks, he's like the one with Monster Trucks and
The Monster
Ryan.
Trucks that also has Wollengate involved in it for some reason. Like, that's great. He loves it. I don't know.
The mouse in his butt.
The mouse in his butt, he loves. No, like back in the day, like there was, my grandmother got me and my brother these tapes where like, it was basically a one-size-fits-all, like the same songs were on the tapes. It's just they changed the name of the kid they sang to.
Yeah. That's like the
And-
birthday thing on YouTube.
Kind of like that. But like my grandmother sent away through some mail order thing. This is pre-internet, by the way, and got these back. And it had our names, mine and my brother's names on our cassette. And it was the same exact shit. But like it blew my mind that they were saying David. And I go, oh my God, the songs were trash. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, like of non-musical music, I would say like the soundtrack to Shivers 2 and Grim Fandango are way up at the top. This is like a 2, like worse than like most 8-bit garbage that people relish nowadays. Anyway, this is a little song called Margaritas and Ray-Bans.
He's got a temper that breaks the calm, spilling drinks with no remorse. The glass shatters, his fingers shake. It's time to close the door.
The garage door.
Goodbye, Maurice, you can't stay. Broken shades on a sunny day.
It's Vaporwave, says Half Native. It's not New Wave.
On the floor, can't handle this anymore.
And I can't help what the AI does.
Ray-Bans cracked on pavement cold. Hot-headed storms I can't console. Life's too short for shattered nights. Time to let go of the fight. Goodbye.
Not bad. Not bad. Let's hear the other one just to make sure. But yeah, this definitely feels like Vaporwave. It says New Wave, but it, lies.
He's got a temper that breaks the calm, spilling drinks with no remorse. The glass shatters, his fingers shake. It's time to close the door. Goodbye.
Why is it that all music that takes inspiration from the 80s, a la Vaporwave, I think like lo-fi also pulls from this genre, like all the stuff that was actually synth driven in the 80s, does not sound like this. This feels like the 80s, where 80s music sounds like the 80s. Where like you wouldn't hear this. Like this is like the 80s digested and shat out by Gen Z. But that being said, I kind of like it, so you may be hearing that one later. What
Hold
else do we got?
Hang on. Have you tried listening to Barry Lewis Polazar? He does great kid songs. I haven't, but I can.
You
his
guys want
movie
to know a
Juno.
little something about kids' songs. So, if you are a millennial like me and you played Twisted Metal 2, the best Twisted Metal, the one where for the first time in the series, because the first one had a guy in like a IRL costume and they just took pictures of him, and all the endings just had like a scrolling window of text. In the second one, Mel McMurrin came on board to play Calypso and fucking nailed it. Twisted Metal was made For Me by Mel McMurrin. Now, in the old days, when this was just a podcast, I had Mel on the show multiple times. He graciously gave us a ton of VO work.
Yep.
Awesome
Super nice.
dude.
Yeah.
A scholar and a gentleman. But moral of that story is he had, or maybe still has, probably not now, but he was rather in a kids group called the Bungee Jumping Cows, and they had songs about bugs and sharks and shit. Totally cool guy, great stuff for kids. I didn't have a kid back then, so I couldn't really exploit it. But like, unbelievable. Like, if you had to choose two of the most recognizable voices of a generation, you'd probably say like John St. John, who's Duke Nukem's voice, and Calypso from Twisted Metal 2. And motherfucker, we're friends on Facebook. One of the best interactions of my life to this day. Sometimes I reach out to him and be like, hey, Mel, you still remember me? And he's like, yes. And I go, that's cool. A celebrity knows me. Pick it up again, Brick. It is worth it. The controls are dog shit, so you're going to have to get over that hump because, like, for whatever reason, we just didn't know how to control games back then. So it takes, like, the learning curve is crazy. But, yeah, Mel McMurrin as Calypso fucking nails that shit.
Bees in jars and
Bees in
adult
jars.
infants.
Let me see if I got, give me a...
It's going to, no, you're going to get a funk jazz metal.
Well, that's what I was asking. I just need another...
Yes.
A funk
jazz metal. A mob of bunnies hassle you for carrots. And if you don't give them carrots, they'll chew all the cords in your house. And I need to pee.
All right, let's see if this thing can cobble together a funk jazz metal song about a mob of bunnies that hassle you for carrots. And if they get no carrots, they chew up all the cords in your house. There we go. And while that is looking or thinking, let me see if I can find you guys, because I've got a whole folder full of sound drops from my old show. And Mel McMurrin, again, second to none. One of the best dudes on the planet. I'm never going to find them. Oh, well. Shit. Okay. All right, so we got a song, metal, comma, jazz metal, comma, jazz, comma, funk, called Carrot Frenzy. And here we go.
Here they come, hopping on the block. Ooh, yeah.
Not metal.
A mob of bunnies looking sly, they ready to rock. Wiggling their noses, eyes on my stash. If there's no carrots they chew, it's gonna be a smash. Bunnies on the loose, better guard your stash. Chewing on the cords, they'll turn them into trash. Hop, hop, they don't stop till they get their fill. Oh yeah, carrot crunching bunnies got a serious thrill. Found them in my kitchen, sneaking around the floor, nibbling on my veggies, always wanting.
Yeah, that's not what I was expecting really either, but this thing really doesn't know how to meld genres. Full disclosure, here's what I do usually. I will go to another AI program and ask it to generate me some lyrics. I'll mess with them a little bit because when you upload your own lyrics, you get a lot more freedom when it comes to the prompts. But we're working with bare bones. Let's hear the other one and see if it gets a little closer to metal.
Hop, hop, here they come, hopping on the block.
This is closer.
Yeah,
Hear the guitar?
mob of bunnies, looking fly, they ready to rock. Wiggling the noses, eyes on my stash. If there's no carrots they chew, it's gonna be a smash. Bunnies on the loose, better guard your stash. Chewing on the cords, they'll turn them into trash. Hop, hop, they don't stop till they get their fill. Carrot crunching bunnies got a serious thrill. Found them in my
All right, let's do a little closer.
sneaking around the floor, nibbling on my veggies. Always
Movie or video, all of them. I like that.
Chew 'em real quick.
Okay, I definitely like that second one, so I will save that and you will hear it later. Let me I'm gonna play. Let me see if this will work. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But this is some Calypso sound drops that I found while I was poking around on the old computer here. Yeah, like I said, maybe it'll play.
I am Calypso,
there it is.
and I thank you for listening to Fistful of Podcasts Radio.
Check that shit out, guys. That was Calypso that said that.
Check that shit out.
No ears will be safe. I promise you that. Welcome, listener, to Fistful of Podcasts Radio.
What a fucking cool dude he is. God damn it. All right, so there we go. Carrot Frenzy. I like the second one. We're saving that. I will do a little post-processing on it later. Let me do a quick count before we do any more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 songs that I've thumbed up so far. So let's do, we've been going for an hour and a half. Let's pick, Krista, look at your tablet. Pick the two of your favorite or the two most desperate, and then we'll do those.
Okay, well, you're going to have to vamp because I got to go through all
This
these.
is like 15 songs. Like, I don't do a whole lot of post-processing on it, but I'm going to have to get it all together, and Chris is going to have to make a little playlist or a video for all these sweet, sweet jams. So we'll have a top 40 before long. And it's also nice because then I can take these to the shop, and I always, whenever the AI songs play on our little radio, I always look around to see if anybody's listening. So far, I haven't even gotten a smirk out of any motherfucker in there. All these songs are basically gold. No one's like, oh, yeah, I get it, or laughing, or even
The only one was somebody that you work with was like, who one of the Meeting of the Minds songs that they brought it up. They're like, who made this song for your business? Or it had our title in it, Meeting of the Minds.
They saw that on Instagram. They did not hear that.
They didn't hear it? Oh, I thought they heard it at the thing.
Store, no.
Oh.
But one day someone will. They'll go, who is this? And I'll go, none your business, bitch. It's one of a kind. Now get out, because I own the place.
Okay, let's do a country western song. A crusty country western song about an overweight cowboy who dresses weird, doesn't like the cold, wants to try Alaska, enjoys driving and smoking cigars, and wants shock therapy.
Oh, you guys and your TCAP references like that. You need something a little more off the wall. Not that these aren't funny, but a little obscure, especially now that these references are becoming 30 years old. Country western song about an overweight cowboy who what?
Doesn't like the cold, dresses weird, wants to try Alaska, enjoys driving and smoking cigars, and wants shock therapy.
This will definitely be a great one. I can feel the banger energy just coming out as I type it. And let's try. It's always good when there's no words that rhyme in the description. I found that. So we'll give this a good old college try, except I can't spell.
I kind of want to do Matt's too, but I also want to do the other one. So I have two other ones after this.
Well, no, you get two total. You don't get to pick one and have it be a misfire.
I'm the producer. I want three. I'm the one reading it.
I'm the one typing slowly and
very slowly.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Keyboards were after my generation. I didn't grow up with a keyboard. We had pencils and pens, typewriters. Those don't transfer over to computers.
Go get an Advil.
This song is called "Chunky Cowboy's Big Alaska Dream." It's a country rap acoustic. What?
Brick wants three.
Is it gonna sound like Jelly Roll? Do you think?
Oh, Jelly Roll.
I didn't know Post Malone sung country.
Yeah, I didn't know Beyonce did either.
Chunky cowboy sitting on his porch real slow.
All right.
Got a big old belly, hates the winter's blow.
It's true.
Dressed in neon boots with a poncho to match.
Definitely not.
Shaking his fist at the sky, clouds about to hatch. Dreams of driving north, Alaska bound. Ice in his veins, got his heart all wound. Cigars in hand, smoking trails in the night. Rolling into new lands, daybreak on sight. Chunky cowboys, big dreams so grand. Wants to roll.
I agree, FDO. It's I blame Taylor Swift.
Shot therapy, he thinks it'll set him right. In the cold, he'll find his fight.
I mean, not bad. I'm going to thumbs up this one just to see if I can mess with it later. But I did run it through the other lyrics. This little song called Yonder. Not like you listen to it. Eventually. There we go. This is a bizarre one, too. I'm reading the lyrics.
It's going to be a lady.
People say I'm a brown bear, don't like cold. Hell, I'd rather Alamo to mow.
I like how low his voice goes.
Alaska isolation kinda makes me proud. They ain't got one of me, yeah. Damn, baby, you in them boots again. What's up with all that?
This is a country
green and
love song.
red? A1 Johnny Depp got nowhere strange as me. Just tell me where y'all ain't been yet. Yonder.
I mean, I like it as a song.
So, and like he talks about the boots like he's the guy who brought the boots in his trunk.
Yeah.
Going boot shopping. I don't know.
I don't know. I like that song.
It's okay.
I like the voice. The words or whatever.
Let's hear the other one really quick. This is that new school country. aka
People
bullshit.
say I'm a brown bear.
It's Blake Shelton.
Don't like cold. Hell, I'd rather Alamo herd tail yonder. Alaska isolation kinda makes me proud. They ain't got one of me.
Kinda makes me proud.
Damn, baby, you in them boots again. What's up with all that green and red? A1
Is she a
Johnny
Christmas
Depp
elf?
got nowhere strange as me. Just tell me where y'all ain't been yet. Yonder.
A younger Krista would have liked this music.
Why not end on the rhyme like for the
Yonder.
chorus?
Damn, I like potholes. A convertible Dixie. See between them.
This is all just random words.
Cheshire. Newports don't kill me. Just roll Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristo.
Come inside and we gon' die out here.
What the
What's
fuck?
up with that dirt again? You gon' get in trouble with that.
This is just words. I like the.
It's a fucking word vomit salad.
It is. It is. That was a lot of.
I saved it, so I'll play it in the shop to confuse people, but not like anybody's gonna take any notice. Like I literally have a song about how monster trucks are cool and Wolengate is bullshit, and no one bats a fucking eye while they're drinking their mead. It's just like, man, it's just another day.
We have way worse songs than that are played.
Yeah, like Gabriel Renee and his butt love.
And the one about Andy and his family.
Right, and the time traveling incest lawyer. That is one of my favorite songs.
I didn't want to say the word, but yeah, it's played, and I've heard it play in the place, and people have been in there, and I'm like, oh shit.
That's one of my favorite songs, though. There's nothing better than my TV show and sitcom ideas. Hobo and the Hooker, Small Claims Chop, Andy the Time Traveling Incest Lawyer, and Adam Hubbard, Ghost Lobster Detective are fucking bangers.
That's a good one. Yeah.
If I could just get that asshole who produced 2.5 Men to give me a fucking chance. If nothing else, Hobo and the Hooker.
Can we do Matt's Fast Sexy Metal? This is my next one out of 3.
We can try, but you know how great that our descriptions have been going.
Man is found clutching a VHS cassette, the contents of which would shock a nation for decades.
So the one from earlier?
Did we do the Fast Sexy Metal of that?
We didn't do No, we didn't do the fast, sexy metal part, but that's the same.
Oh, that was his topic that he wanted. So then make it a topic you want. I don't know. That was just the topic that he had written after that.
All right, here's what we'll do. Don't you worry. I'll do a fast, sexy metal, and there will be a VHS cassette tape involved.
Okay, good. I'm trying to find the other one that I wanted. Oh, yes, the death metal one that Brick wanted. Bro County. I need to hear Andy the time traveling incest lawyer, says Ryan Maxwell. We could probably play it at the end.
No, yeah, you got it right now. While I'm typing, I'll go ahead and get it queued up for you so you guys can hear it. Because it's literally one of my favorite songs. Like, it's got a storyline. It's got everything you could ever want.
Pretty good.
So let me get that pulled up. That'll fill some airtime. And then we could do 9 more songs, even though I set a hard limit at 2.
Look, I have one more.
Yeah, that's more than 3.
No, that is 3.
I mean, that's more than 2.
Ah!
God damn it. Okay, here we go.
Andy the lawyer from Reno goes back in time. Jumps through errors like it's not a crime. Family ties he seeks to bend. In the past he's got a trend. He stepped through years with a mischievous grin. And his adventure's about to begin. Destined to twist love and fate. In the past he seals his fate. Time traveling and he's Reno. Loving in the past like there's no tomorrow. Bloodline love, don't be absurd. In his world it's not so blurred. Courthouse by day in history at night. And he's living in the wrong and right. Seeking love in the strangest places. Between times and faces.
Anyway, you guys get it. It's about Andy who travels through time. He's a lawyer in Reno and commits incest with blood relatives. So what I've got here is a fast, sexy metal song. And it says fast, comma, sexy, comma, metal. So cross your fingers because sexy, not sexy, metal and funk didn't go together, but it's about a little VHS that you may remember.
Crack tape spinning fast, KB toys, deals that last. Kool-Aid man, smashing walls. VHS will break your balls.
We'll break your balls.
Flash of color, crimson flood. Plastic cases dripping blood. Endless aisles, toys and pain. Kool-Aid roar, power reigns. Deals of the century, chaos reign. VHS dreams, nothing but pain. Kool-Aid man, wrecking spray. KB toys, brutality.
Okay, so this song is set up exactly like a Rammstein song.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. Like, it's basically just talking through the verses. The chorus is the only part where they actually have something going on. But let's hear the other version just to see what's going on. Not enough distortion. It's like Rammstein English minus. This is closer.
Crack tape spinning fast, KB toys, deals at last. Kool-Aid man, smashing walls. VHS will break your balls.
Yeah. This is American Rammstein about Kool-Aid.
Crimson flood,
I wouldn't say this is sexy.
dripping blood.
No.
Endless aisles, toys and pain. Kool-Aid roar, power reigns.
Yeah, this wouldn't make my top 100 songs to bang to. If I expanded it to 500, it might make the list, but Definitely not top 100. Last song of
one.
the night. What do we have?
Death metal. Subject is how beautiful rainbows are and why unicorns make the best pets as they poop hamburgers. It's pretty crazy. This is from Brick.
See, this is what I was hoping for. Something surreal. Something, off the wall. Because we've all had... I can't spell death. Hold on, guys. Let me just fix it. No song. Got it. I mean, we've all seen and heard, and we all want... I want something fucking zany. I should have said this earlier, but it didn't really occur to me just now. But I want, like, some songs in comforting, familiar genres where the subject matter is absolutely batshit insane, so I can get a fucking rise out of the customers who come in to drink my mead. Because it feels like all they do is just talk to one another and drink.
How dare they speak and socialize?
No one's listening to the shit that I and you put, hard time into.
Next time.
Energy, sweat, tears,
Next time
blood.
we can do that.
One of you might be bleeding. I assume one of you is crying. It's all going in.
Oh, Brick says, I hope you get the unicorn reference. How beautiful rainbows are and why unicorns make the best pets as they poop hamburgers.
The only no, my unicorn references are bare bones, unless this is a reference to Charlie the Unicorn, which I do not feel it is, because there is no Leo Pleurodon, nor is there a Candy Mountain reference.
I don't think he poops hamburgers.
It is like a Bob's Burgers reference. I feel like this is something Tina would go for anyway.
Steve Smith's Personal Heaven.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're right. Sorry about that. Family Guy reference. Nailed it. That's from a season long ago, though. I remember it. It wasn't on the tip of my tongue, though. Thank you. So this is called Ark and Cieldu Carnage? Feels like...
Now he wants zany, says Rachel. Now he wants zany.
I've always wanted zany. It's just, how do you say that? Huh. I don't know. This doesn't... I'm reading the lyrics here. We'll see what you guys think.
Colors rip the sky apart. Rainbow's blood, a work of art. Myth and madness, violent beam. Raging light, a savage dream. Unicorns, beasts of war. Darkened hooves, they soar and roar. Majestic creatures, shadows cast. Grace in chaos, splendor vast.
Slayer.
I mean, just so you know, I wrote it as written. It doesn't, there's no mention, like I'm looking through the lyrics and it's basically just more of this. It's like unicorns brutalizing the sky, blood flying everywhere, they're warriors' pets. I see no reference to pooping hamburgers or any of that shit. So I did run it again in the new lyric model.
I have a hard time understanding when people are screaming what they're saying.
So this one came out in a different language.
Oh.
I want to say it feels like Spanish, although it might be Portuguese. It's definitely a Romance language. Tutelere mislicordioso. Take a listen.
What was that Adult Swim cartoon that was like death metal?
Clock.
Death Clock. I fucking love Death Clock, and this is what that music sounds like.
A little, but it's like, I don't know. Let's keep going.
It's Indian. Italian, says Tommy Albo.
Is there a lot of death metal in Italy? Like, I understand that, like, in Europe, concerts still exist and make money, and, like, death metal lives in Europe, like, as a day gig, but, like, this is weird.
I just remembered the band Guar after not thinking about them for 20 years, says Rachel.
No, man, like, not for nothing. A million years ago, we had a sister show to FFOP Radio called The Reviewniverse, where I would review movies. And somebody paid us to review Gwar Phallus in Wonderland. It was soup to nuts fucking trash.
Yeah.
Garbage. I can't believe that money was spent and time and calories were burned on that. However, it did introduce me to, is it The Winding Road or The Long Road? One of the songs that Gwar does, like that slow one, I have it in my iTunes library, but it's like The Winding Road. It talks about whales crying and shit. It's obviously a send-up of like, you know, the ballads of the time. Still, ultimately extremely listenable.
FGO says they have more movies.
Oh, yeah, I know. Believe you me, I am very aware that Gwar has more than one movie. I will say, though, that fuck that. I will not ever again watch a Gwar movie. I'm sorry I watched Phallus in Wonderland.
Jameson says, what? Oh, we need to bring back Reviewniverse.
Like, I watched some of the worst and also best movies I've ever seen.
It was a
because
lot
that
of
show.
crap.
Like, if you're familiar with the Snake movie, worth it. Gwar eats my ass. I fucking hate them.
Apparently there's tons of death metal, Italian death metal.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, here's an interesting story. Like,
the Rob Zombie
350 feet from our business, there is a death metal record label set up, you know, with a brick and mortar establishment, and almost all of their bands are European and you know, from, I assume mostly Eastern Europe, like, because it's mostly English speakers. I haven't heard any of their whatever, but like, great stuff. If I knew their company name, I would tell you. But one of my favorites, it's not death metal per se, but like, they've gone through many different genres. But Pain on Nuclear Blast Records, I came across them 20 years ago when they were like metal and synth, like hardcore industrial shit. And now they've sort of slipped back into like power, not necessarily power metal, because I associate power metal with like 3 Inches of Blood, where it's like very Tolkien-esque, and there's goblins and ogres and shit. But it's like, how did she describe it? Fuck. But it's good.
You're talking about Pain, like Party in My Head Pain?
Yeah, Pain, Party in My Head, or Coming Home. Look up both of those.
Rachel
songs.
says they suck. Who are you saying this sucks? Pain?
You know, if you don't like them, you don't like them. I'm surprised you've heard of them enough to not like them, because everybody I talk to about them goes like, who?
Nuclear Blast is down the road, says Brick.
Well,
are you meaning like
the
history? Like that's what's going to happen to us?
Oh, well, I don't know, man. Because Nuclear Blast, I think they are set up because the guy's name is Peter Targant in Pain. I believe they're in the Netherlands or Sweden or something. But like, one of my favorite, you know, it might be soft metal because like it's definitely not as hard as the shit I used to listen to back in the day, like OTEP or Opeth or like again the 3 Inches of Blood. Advance and Vanquish is one of my favorite power metal albums. Like, oh my god. But
Rachel was saying Gwar sucks.
Oh yeah, Gwar definitely sucks balls. Like fucking terrible. Like,
look up "Party in My Head" by Pain. Our son fucking loves that song.
It's great. But for back to Gwar with the Phallus in Wonderland, like all their songs are trash. Like Gore, fucking terrible. All of it is just trash. I like without their costumes, they're nothing. And I say that because I'm a fan of Kiss. Take them out of the makeup, I'll still listen to that shit.
Yeah.
With or without the costumes. Gwar is one of those bands where like it lives on its gimmick almost, because it just doesn't feel like I put them in the same category as like ICP, where their fans are like Raiders fans. They're diehard
Raider Nation.
But like I don't fucking get it, and neither does the public at large, basically.
FDO says, what about Saddam Agogo? I've never heard of him.
I mean, that's the thing, dude. Like I didn't like it. I don't like it. I don't like any of their stuff. I've owned 4 or 5 of their albums. I've tried and tried, because again, I worked at Zia. I was at a record store for a decent portion of my career. So I gave everything a chance. All that I could, I gave a honest to God solid chance. Like I said, I own 4 or 5 of Gwar's albums. Fucking trash. Like I get the gimmick, and again, like the Winding Road or the Long Road. great. The rest of it, I would have to be lobotomized.
Raider Dave.
Raider Dave. Yeah. So there we go.
Are they supposed to be a joke? Asked Rachel. Oh, but I didn't know if it was up for debate. Are they supposed to be a joke? Guar?
I don't know.
Guar.
I don't know if they are like a green jelly. I don't know if they are a joke band that actually, because like, don't get me wrong, they are musicians with talent. It just feels like everything is filtered through a haze of cocaine or crack. Like, you know, in again, Alice in Wonderland, when they're flying in that big, like, bat. This is going to be another great reference. But you remember Tailspin and the Air Pirates who had, like, the air vulture? Like, if that were a bat, and everybody in it who, like, ran on the hamster wheels to keep the motors going, ran off of crack, and they're running out of crack.
Brick, I'm gonna try and look up what the death metal band is called, place is called, because I don't know if it's called Nuclear Blast Records.
Of who? Pain?
No.
No, Pain is on Nuclear Blast. The one in Miami by our business, I can't remember the name.
I'm gonna try and look it up.
Yeah, Krista knows, because they're literally right down the street. They're the owner or rather his wife is constantly in the business having
mead,
small talk with us. But yeah, anyway, that's all I got for you tonight. I hope you enjoyed that. Keep an eye on the channel, because when I get all of these put together, I'll have Krista throw them together in a playlist with maybe some striking visuals or something. Get them out to you so you can see what's going on with the full songs, because, sometimes in the light of day, I go back to these and I go, why did I like that? This feels like one of those hangover moments sometimes where, like, in the moment, when you're drunk and everything feels cool, you go, I love it all. But then when you sober up, you go, now I'm a little more discerning. But we'll see what makes the playlist. But I do want to say thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you. If you're watching this in the future, cool too. These videos will last forever, hypothetically, for functionally infinite. But that's all I got. So if you had...
No reaction.
I'm sorry about it, but... God! Things happen. I appreciate you. We'll see you probably next week. Now, I know I said we were going to be back next week, and then here we are again the day after, but I definitely
for reals
am
this
going
time
to work at my other job tomorrow and for the rest of the week. So
yes.
Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you, FDO, Ryan, Rachel, Brick, Mr.
Matt,
Yabo.
Mr. Yeah, just change I'm going to change your name in our Discord to Mr. Yabo.
Fix that shit, man. Get on that shit. Mr. Yabo is taking me to Niagara Falls.
Mr. Yabo, that's you. That's what you sound like.
So we'll either back, depending on if I get antsy or not, either Tuesday or Wednesday, we've got more commercials. We've got the second half of FDO's collection.
Yep.
We've got the training material that Ryan has recently submitted to me. So we've got plenty to go over. I've got more true crime that I want to get to. But here's the thing. True crime, I feel like I need to stretch my legs out. And as long as, that's why it was usually on Friday. Because I can do a 3 or 4 hour whatever show and watch, let's say, all of Ed Kemper's prison interview, which is only an hour and a half. But I would definitely walk out to about a 4 hour length.
Yeah, that's true.
So...
But that would still be pretty cool. I would love to do an Ed Kemper one.
Right. I've got it, and it's in the wings. But now, with them being in the middle of the week, like tonight, or I got work tomorrow again, so we'll see how it fits in. But either way, thank you for showing up. Hit that like button if you liked it. If you didn't, then I guess I can't make you.
Then don't.
Either way, then don't. What do I care? Fuck
Whatever.
you guys. What are you even doing here? No, but seriously, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next episode of FFOP Radio.
Bye.
Fistful of Podcasts Radio.